What's up, beautiful people? Hello, hello. It's Christopher Rausch, your No Excuses coach, out for another walk and talk. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you're at. For me, it's about 6:30 in the morning, something like that, 7 o'clock in the morning. Out here from our morning walk, listening to my brand new book on Audible by Mel Robbins, The High Five Habit. Constantly growing my brain, constantly filling my brain full of new ideas, new techniques, reminding myself of what's important, reminding myself that I'm on a journey of continuous learning and improvement, and that every single day I don't have the answers, and every single day I need a little support system in my brain to keep me going. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Woo! What's going on? So I titled this one, It's Almost Over. It's almost over. Just want to welcome you, whether you're watching here live or on the replay. Feel free to comment. Feel free to ask me any questions. Hopefully I can see them. Good morning, Darlene. What's happening? What's happening? Thank you so much for being here from Florida. Kick-ass Darlene. How are you? I know, Darlene, you follow the shows pretty good. I just wanted to see if you watched the Friday night show with Scott and myself. We did it live from Newport Beach. I know that you follow us on the Unfiltered Experience, so I was kind of curious if you saw that. It was a fun show that he and I did. So anyways, thank you for being here. So doing my walk here this morning and thinking about a subject, and I started thinking about timelines and thinking about my goals and thinking about 2021. It's almost over. Let me just stop here for a second. What's up, Barsha? Good to see you. Let me just say this to you. 2021 is almost over. Now, let's go back 18 months. Let's go back to the beginning of COVID last year, 2020. And all that stuff we went through. Political unrest, murder of George Floyd, COVID, lockdowns. We went through a lot last year. And I personally donated my time to, I haven't counted, I'm gonna say probably a couple hundred people where I did complimentary coaching calls just to keep people inspired, just to keep people wired for where it is they're going, what they're focusing on. And in those calls last year, I wanna say 95% of the people said, oh, 2021, baby, that's where it's at. I just got to get through this. I got to get through the election. I got to get through this COVID, get through the holidays, get through this, get through that. And then 2021 is going to be my bitch. 2021 is going to be mine. I'm going to crush it in 2021. I heard so many things from people, including myself. I'll be transparent with you guys. I said this year I was going to get my book done. I was supposed to have my book done by May. It is not done. So when I do these videos and I talk to you guys, I'm talking to myself too. Not that I haven't been productive, not that I haven't been doing things. My focus shifted a little bit. But again, we have this intention. We think we have all this time and we think we're going to do stuff. We have the best intention in our brain. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to really do it this time. And then what happens? Life. The routine, the rut, the daily grind, whatever it is you want to call it, comes back. And then we go back into, oh, I got to take care of everybody else mode. Or we go into, I have to do this, I have to do that. Or I should. I should work out, I should eat better, I should pick up the crap around the house, I should talk to this person about this relationship, I should go out there and start learning more. But we don't. Why? Fear. I have been working on my content. One thing I've been working on definitely is my content. I am refining my content and my programs in such a way, no joke, that I literally want to create a program that by which you go through it and you're honest with yourself and you have the right support. There is literally no way you could fail. Now, what's your definition of failure? Failure is not the falling down. Failure is the staying down. Let me repeat that. Failure is not the falling down. Failure is the staying down. Oh, I tried it again and it didn't work. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. If I gave you a $10 million house Think about this. If I gave you a $10 million house, I'd have to give you the keys, right? So let's think about this. I'm just thinking about this on the fly, and I'm kind of digging it. So you're standing in front of this multi-million dollar house, and I'm gonna give it to you. But I'm gonna give you a container full of keys. What size container? I don't know. Let's just say I'm gonna give you 1,000 keys. Okay, think about this. I'm just making this up. Raw and unscripted, baby. So I give you a multi-million dollar house and I give you 1,000 keys. Let me ask you, are you gonna try every one of those keys to get in that house? If I tell you that one of those keys will get you into that house, will you try those 1,000 keys? Or will you get to 500 and go, fuck it, I'm going home. This is bullshit. You get to 600. Oh man, this is enough. My wrist hurts. My fingers are black from the metal. The key's getting worn out, or the lock's getting worn out. I just want to go inside. I just want to go inside. Chris, which key is it? Which key is it? I want the key right now. I don't want to have to go through the keys, Chris. I'm tired of putting keys in the lock. Let me tell you this. Then don't plan on being successful. Don't plan on being happy. Don't plan on being fulfilled. One of those keys will work, and you'll walk through that door. You'll walk through that door. Metaphor for life, ladies and gentlemen. We all have the keys. They're right inside of us. What's up, Teresa? Good morning, good morning. You got to go back and watch the first part of this. So I give you the keys. I give you 1,000 keys to a house that's worth a multi-million dollars. And you're standing there and you've gone through 700 keys. My fingers hurt, my wrist hurts, Chris. You don't understand. I need a break. I'm tired. I've got so much going on, but I really want to get in this house. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. You are the house, ladies and gentlemen, and the keys are within inside of you. But let me tell you something. Once you find that key, when you walk through those doors, wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's my house. It's my house. The only thing that was separating me from my house was an 1.5-inch door, whatever that is, 2-inch door. Some wood. If it's a hollow door, it's wood with cardboard in it, as far as I remember. That's all that's separating you from your house. But do you want to turn the keys? Are you going to bitch and piss and moan every time you have to turn a key because it's going to get you in your house? And then you're going to get into the house, and guess what? I'm going to tell you that the backyard is gorgeous. It's got an Olympic-sized pool. It's got a water slide. It's got gazebos. It's got an ocean view. It's got an infinity pool. It is badass. The curtains are open. You can see it. But guess what? It takes another key to get through that door. You made it through one door. Are you going to make it through the next door? Or are you going to keep pushing? Good morning. Are you going to keep pushing? You got to find the key. And that takes tenacity. That takes courage. That takes the willingness to face your fears. That takes the willingness to be uncertain. Why is everybody trying to find certainty, safety, comfort? Oh, it won't be, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to face that. That's your key, baby. The shit you ain't facing is your key. Now let me ask you, how have you been doing here in 2021? Did you start the year? Be honest. Put it in the comments. Did you start the year saying, oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to really do this, and I'm going to really do this? And then I want you to answer the question, did you? And if you didn't, why? Why? Why did you sabotage yourself? Why did you not go for it? Unless you decided that other things were more important and you focused on those. I tend to flip-flop. I tend to be really focused on business and excelling my speaking career. I want to go back out there and speak. I want to speak to thousands of people. I want to speak to auditoriums and stadiums. But at the same time, I want to be a dad. So I figure right now I'm going to focus more on being a dad and being at home and keeping my business small so I could be there for my son, and then make the plans to put the infrastructure in place now so that perhaps when he's in junior high or high school, then I can go out there and do more speaking. But if you made plans to make 2021 your bitch and you haven't, guess what? It's almost over. It's October. What happens in fall? What happens in October? Oh, it's the holidays. Oh yeah, I'll do it in January. Oh yeah, I don't have time. Oh, I've got this and that. And you know, keep making excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna wind up with a shitload of regrets. You're gonna wind up looking back on your life going, oh my God, I'm so glad I watched 18 hours of Netflix so I could see what happened to Britney Spears. By the way, side note, holy shit, I watched that documentary last night. I had no idea about what she was going through. I knew there was a conservatorship, but you gotta watch that shit, man. That should be illegal. People should be thrown in jail. I am blown away by that. So anyways, my point is, you don't wanna get to the end of your road, the end of your journey, and look back and go, well, now I have all the time in the world to sit on my ass. Now I'm older and I'm not as strong. So now I can watch Netflix. Now I can catch up on all that stuff. But you're gonna look back whenever it was. If you're 60 right now thinking you're old, you're gonna look back when you're 80 and go, damn, I wish I was 60 again. I was just talking to some friends of mine, like 64 and 67, I'm 52. I'm like, we're in the same category. They're like, Chris, no, you don't understand, dude. As you get older, every year is more important. Let me say that again. I'm dropping nuggets in this video, guys. I know, when I said that, I knew you were gonna say something. I wasn't picking on you. I was picking on some other people that I've been talking to lately. No, you're rocking and rolling. You got the kick-ass coach. You got the best person in the world in your corner, let me tell you that. Because I'm fired, I'm ready. We're gonna do it. So again, why are you self-sabotaging? What are you afraid of? Identify what your fear is and go toward it. That's your key. You have the key, the metaphorical key to what's gonna make you happy, right here. Most people know it too. I'll tell people, I've determined this too through my research. We are all one decision away from massively changing our life, or changing our life a little bit. I know when we say massive, that's freaky, but guess what? When you were a kid, if somebody said, we're gonna give you a massive playground, or we're gonna give you this or that, you go, okay, one bite at a time. Let me go check it out. Let me go see what's going on. But it's up to you. It's October. So you have a choice. October, November, December. You have 3 months before 2022 comes knocking on your door. And I'm saying this vulnerably, transparently. 2022, I'm really going to make my mark, more so than I have now. Probably gonna get a little bit more outspoken. I'm probably gonna get a little bit more controversial, because I realize through my own inner thoughts and that chatter that goes on in my brain, that chatter that goes on in my brain keeps telling me not to do it. It's like, oh, Chris, you're gonna piss people off. Oh, Chris, you're gonna offend people. Chris, people that really like you and think that you're the bridge to people, they're not gonna like you anymore. But I've had this whisper in the back of my brain for, I think, probably 7-8 years now, to do this program that I did that I never told anybody about. And I'm gonna start doing it on TikTok. I'm gonna go into the TikTok world. I'm just gonna try this out on TikTok. That's the only place I'm gonna do it, this new program. It's gonna be controversial, it's gonna be edgy, it's gonna be opinionated, it's gonna be full of a lot of fire. Think Gary Vaynerchuk meets Andy Frisella meets Tony Robbins meets George Carlin, I don't know. So again, I know, and I think that that's gonna be the key that really unlocks my ability to impact way more people, because it's a whisper. So what is whispering to you? What has been whispering to you? What major decision could you make? Right? And I'm gonna encourage you. This is not sales. I'm starting my group coaching program in January. I was going to start it before the end of the year so that people could get prepared for January, but I figured, so many people have excuses right now. It's amazing how many people have excuses right now. And they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Shooting themselves in the foot. I'm in pain right now. Walking, I don't know if you can tell, I'm like kind of limping. No excuse, let's go out, let's walk. I wanna do a walk and talk. It's a beautiful day outside. I wanna get the fresh air, listen to my audiobook. You have to push through the pain of uncertainty and uncomfortableness. You have to, but you have to have people around you. So think about this. This is your exercise, and I'll close with this. Write this down or go back and listen to this again. Who is your team? Who is your team? I was talking to somebody yesterday. They're so frustrated and they're an intelligent person and they're just stuck. And I said, who's your team? Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. You're funny. I'm like, no, I'm fucking serious. Who's the person you trust the most? Who's the person that energizes you and empowers you? Who's the person that holds you accountable? And who's your mentor? I can tell you all those people right now. I have multiple people in every one of those categories. Literally, especially my mentors. I can call my buddy John down in Australia. I could call my coach in New Zealand. I could call my spirit guide, counselor, best friend in Canada. Call my buddy Scott. Call my friend Dr. Linda. My list goes on. Each person has a different role in my life to keep me empowered, to keep me energized, to keep me from going, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not cut out to do this. Maybe. I only have 5 people watching this. Maybe I should go back to corporate. God's honest truth, I got headhunted last week. I've been in corporate since November of 2019. I got headhunted last week. Vice President of Operations. It's a boost. Vice President of Operations for a cannabis company. How fucking cool would that be? VP for a cannabis company? Relaxed culture, cool nature, whatever it might be. I won't tell you the dollar amount, but what I asked for was well over $100,000 plus bonus. Shouldn't be a problem, Chris. Should I go back to where I came from? Ooh, the money. The predictability, I get a paycheck every week. I do operations, not a big deal. For a cannabis company, that'd be kind of fun. Learn about cultivating, learn about hydroponics, learn more about the plant-based medicine, learn about research. Yeah, that's not where I'm at. That's not where I'm going. We have to focus on where we're going. We have to get out of that comfort zone. Don't give up on yourself. You're one decision away from making such major improvements in your life. You just got to pull the trigger and go for it. You just got to go for it. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off. This pussyfooting shit around. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a little bit here and there. If you're serious about getting your shit done, you got to get a coach. You got to get in a program. You got to get a mentor. You got to get a professional best friend. Time is wasted. Time is wasted for all of us. I plan on getting my coach back next year, first part of next year. I talk to her all the time. She holds me accountable and everything. But I feel like I need to invest in myself again, do it all the time, invest in myself again, so I have that accountability. So I have that edge. So I have like, okay, I've spent this money. Now I got to do something with it. Because I did last time. That's why I'm not corporate anymore. So I invite you guys to who's your team. And if this speaks to you and you want to be a part of that group coaching program, I've got another program coming up, the 6-week mentor program. I'm not sure if I'm going to call it that, but I want to do a 6-week program. My group coaching is going to be 6 months. But here's the deal. Here's a special offer for you if you watched it all the way to the end. Go over to my website, ChristopherRausch.com. You guys know where it is. Go over to the coaching tab. Go down to the group coaching tab. You'll see some preliminary information there, and there's a place to apply. All you got to do is just put your name, phone number, email, and I think some comments there, and it lets me know that you're ready. I'm only going to take probably 12. I like keeping things at 12. For some reason, I just like the number 12 for a group coaching program. It's easy. You partner up with people. You have accountability partners. But here's my extra value. Between now and the end of the year, if you sign up to apply, I will put you in a private Facebook group with me and everybody else that applies, and we'll start working on stuff now. And I won't charge you a dime. I won't charge you a dime. Obviously, it has to be in good faith. Perhaps maybe I'll ask for a deposit. But between now and the end of the year, what would your life feel like? What would your life be like if you had that support for the next 3 months to get your thoughts in order, to get your gear in order, so that January 10th, let's say, you start with the right mindset, with your goals already prefabbed, with the intention of crushing 2022 between your legs. Think about that. Put the year 2022 right between your private parts and crush the shit out of it and say, you're my bitch. Yes, 2022. Let's do this. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. I'm going to sign off for right now. I'm going to go home, be a dad, get my son ready, have some cuddle time, get him off to school. And then I got some major stuff I got to work on today. So I love you guys. Again, if you haven't had a group a coaching call with me, a coaching strategy session with me, please hit me up. I'll give it to you complimentary. We chit chat. We focus on an area of your life. You walk away with opportunities to fix that, or you walk away with an opportunity to work with me. It's your choice. No hard sell. It's just my way of giving back. I love doing them. I love doing them because I know that people feel what it is that I'm doing for them, and it creates a bond, it creates a relationship, and it may create a client then, it may create a client later, but it always creates a friend. So that's all about. I love you guys. Go out there, be unstoppable, be fantastic. Again, if you're interested in the group coaching, go check it out. ChristopherRausch.com, coaching tab, group coaching. Check it out. More information is going to be there pretty soon. I love you guys. Stay classy, stay kick-ass. Let you guys go. Go have a phenomenal day. What's up, Ellie? I will talk to you tonight. Teresa, thank you. I love you. You're amazing. Ellie's watching from the UK. What's up? What's up? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting, whether live or on the replay. You know, it's just my way of giving back. I love doing these things. For honestly, because of my legacy, I know that every single day I'm making my legacy matter by doing this and by sharing my gift. So I want you guys to share your gift. I want you guys to be free, have the inner peace, have the confidence, have the enthusiasm that I do. It's not always easy. It's not always perfect, but it's always achievable. I love you guys. Remember the keys to the house. Peace.